Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Tyler. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today, I'm talking about another medical thing that I've done, I guess. As you know, maybe you don't know, maybe you're new. I have a lot of health problems that I can't figure out just yet. We're trying to figure it out. But this new thing, I got a heart CT. I was supposed to get a calcium score because I got a stress test and it was abnormal. So they were like, you should get a calcium score test, just because like you could have like a blockage going on. And so I was Googling because I was scared. I didn't know what that meant. And of course it was scary. Like, I don't want to have a blockage in my heart or my arteries or like anything. And also, for a calcium score test, you need to have an IV for contrast. I have an extreme phobia of needles going into like a vein. I'm fine with tattoos. I can get tattoos, I can do piercings, but anything with veins, for some reason, like a needle going into a vein, disgusting. I hate it. It grosses me out. Like, I can't have my arms straight when I think about it. Like, it makes me curl up and physically like cringe because I don't like it. It disturbs me mentally and I don't like it. So I told that to the doctor and they were like, yeah, you can get like a normal heart CT and then they don't have to do the contrast or anything. Like, you can just do the CT and that's it. So that made me less scared, because the calcium score is like a lot more serious, I think, because they like really get to see all of your arteries and stuff. But with the CT, it's kind of just like your heart. You don't see like everything in detail because you don't have the contrast, so they can't really see all of the little veins and all of the arteries and all of the blah blah blah. I'm not a doctor. I don't fully understand all of it, so I don't know. But that's the gist that I got. I had no idea what to expect. I've never had a CT done or any MRI or an x-ray or anything. I've had x-rays done on my teeth, but like literally nothing else. I haven't been to a doctor in forever, like before this year. This year was like the start of me going to doctors and trying to figure out like what is wrong with me. But before this, like, I haven't seen like anybody. If I was sick, like, I would just stay home. Like, I felt like I was dying for years and I've just not done anything about it until this year. So yeah, I've had no experience with like anything doctor wise, so I was scared. I felt better because there was no IV, but it was still like, I don't know what to expect, I guess. Like, do I get put in like this tube? Because I was like Googling it. It's like this tube and it like spins around you, and I was like, I'm not claustrophobic, so I should be fine, but like, I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I don't know how it works. Like, I'm scared. And then I'm reading about like radiation, and they're like, oh, it's a lot of radiation, but then some things are like, oh, it's just a little bit of radiation, like it doesn't matter. And there's a whole bunch of things like, oh, it can find out like so much is wrong with you. You can find out like you're dying today, and I'm like, oh my god, like what? Okay. But yeah, that was it. I went in. I think I made the appointment like a week or two before, so I got in like super fast. I don't know if that's normal. I've never done this before. But I got in super fast, and then I went in the waiting room, and it was like storming. It took like a good 30 minutes for them to see me, even though there was literally nobody there. I don't know why. I don't know. But anyways, I went in. The lady was super nice. She's like, oh, do you have a bra on? Because you have to get like a CT. You can't have like metal on your chest. I could keep my piercings in, which is good because I can't take this one out. I don't know how to do it. This one also, I think it's like stuck in my ear because I can't untwist it. I don't know. My piercings are just like permanently stuck in my body. I did take my necklace off. They didn't ask me to take it off, but I took it off because I was scared that I was gonna like burn or something. But yeah, just no bras with like metal in it. Easy peasy. But I took that off. I didn't even have like a changing room. Like, I was just out there in like this big room where like 4 other people could see me. They were doctors. It's not like they were random people. But they were just like hanging out. They weren't even my doctors. They were just kind of doing paperwork or something, and I was just taking my bra off in front of these people, and I'm like, this is kind of awkward. Anyways, she's like, oh, just sit on this thing. She takes me into the room with the big tube thing, and I'm like, oh my god, okay, I am going in the tube. I'm going in the tube. I'm a little bit scared. I'm not claustrophobic though, so I'm okay. It's okay. I'm fine. And she's like, oh, it's okay, like, just leave your stuff on this tray. She left the room, and then this fucking tube started yelling at me. It was like, breathe in, or it was like, we're about to get ready. And I was like, holy crap, that is loud, and it's a deep voice, and it's a robot talking to me. I didn't like that. That scared the crap out of me. And then it like put me in the tube, and it was like, breathe in, hold your breath, and it was like screaming, and I'm like, I'm scared right now, like, I'm scared. I didn't like that. That freaked me out. And when the tube was moving, it was so loud. I don't know how to explain it. It made me very scared. Like, I almost had a panic attack. I was like on the verge, like I was tearing up. I was scared, okay? I was scared. And I thought I was gonna be fine because I wasn't claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic, but that man screaming at me, oh my god. Apparently it's usually like a person, like a human person telling you to like breathe in and hold your breath for however many seconds, but it was a robot talking to me. That scared me. I didn't like it. I didn't like the whirring sounds. It was very, very loud, and I've never heard that sound before, so it scared me. But yeah, it was done pretty quick. It kind of felt like forever, but I think it was only like 2 minutes, maybe 3. I don't know. It felt like a long time because I was in there freaking out. But yeah, that went well, and then I just went back in the room. I put my bra on, and then I left. They didn't tell me this. I got like an email or something. It was like, check your results in like 2 days. And I was like, okay, I think it was a Friday, so I was like, I'm not gonna get this until like Tuesday maybe. I didn't get it in for like a whole nother week, maybe less than a week, but it took a while, and I was like, is something wrong with me? Like, what's going on? Anyway, something is wrong with me. I don't know what it means because I haven't spoken to an actual doctor about it. I just got sent like the results. Don't know what they mean. But they measured like my arteries and stuff and whatever. I don't know what it means. They measured my heart things happening. Nothing was too abnormal. There was like one thing. I think there were 2 things that were like out of range. I don't know what that means again because I don't know. I haven't spoken to a doctor about it. But also my ribs are deformed. So I was Googling this, obviously, because I didn't have a doctor to tell me what it meant. So I Googled all the measurements, and I found out that like 2 were like out of range. I don't know if that's like actually harmful, but they're out of range. Also my pectus, something, is deformed. That's basically just my ribs. They're deformed. I knew that because my chest is strangely shaped. Like, my ribs are like flat at the beginning, but then they go like out. If that makes sense. I'm not going to show you my ribs or my chest. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. You can Google it though. But my ribs, like right here, they go in. Like, they go in and they press on my heart, which can cause a high heart rate, which I do have inappropriate sinus tachycardia. I think I have POTS, but that's what I'm diagnosed with right now. So that could be a reason why I have a high heart rate. I also have fluid around my heart, which apparently can be a really, really bad thing. But again, no doctor has talked to me. I got these results in like a month ago, and still my doctor has not called me or said anything about the results, even though they were sent to them. So am I dying? I don't know yet, but those are the results that I have. Apparently having fluid around your heart can be like from being sick. And I kind of constantly feel like I'm sick. Like right now I feel like I'm getting sick. I felt like I've been getting sick for months, but I never get sick. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. But that's a new thing. Like, me feeling like I'm getting sick, that's new. I've had problems for years, but this is a whole new problem. But it can also like cause heart failure or something. So I don't know. Apparently it's normal for when you're sick, and it can last like a couple weeks to a couple months, but if it's longer than that, then you can die. Or they can treat it, or if it's just a little bit of fluid, then it's fine. I don't know where I'm at on that scale because I don't know. But hopefully one day we'll figure out. But that was my story of me getting a heart CT done and my results. So fun. But yeah, I'll see y'all next video, next week, or whenever it is. Follow me on Instagram, because why not? You don't want to follow me on Instagram, bro? Fine, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go for real. I'm tired of myself. I filmed 2 videos today, and my head hurts, and I feel sick. I want to go home. Okay, I'm gonna go home. Okay, bye.